Dun 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 dun. Welcome to a Celtic world. Drinkalong. What is going on? Shh. Dano here, X-Man in the house. What's happening, party people? We've got our usual suspects in the chat. What up to Craig Young? Square Sausage Mick. Yes. Sarah, what's going on? Christophe, mon ami. Hail to everybody in the chat. What is up? Dano here. I've been off for a few weeks. I mean, we had the international break. Last game was at like 5 a.m. my time. This was not happening on a Sunday morning. And yeah, ready for Ross County tonight. What are you guys thinking about the starting lineup? Make sure to smash the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Kaiser had a bit of a power outage today. He'll be joining us in the chat very shortly, and I am going to get the game fired up here on the phone. Has anyone been having issues with Celtic TV? Not like the little niggling going on all the time type of issues, like, you know, Celtic TV kind of sucks, etc. But has anybody been having issues about like even just kind of broadcasting the game on your phone? I can't even do it anymore. Kaiser in the house. What's going on? 3 minutes before kickoff. He's got power, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, legends. Yes. I've got audio issues. Daniel. I can't get the audio coming through my headset. It keeps coming through the speaker in the PC. So like it's constant audio. So I don't know if you can hear yourself echoing. If you can't hear yourself echoing, it's not a concern.
No, yeah, you're good, man. You're good.
Yeah, that's fine then. Fuck it, Daniel. We'll just roll.
Yeah. It might be. Is your speaker like connected to Bluetooth or something like that?
No, I actually went through all my audio devices, Daniel, and I removed my old audio devices that I no longer have. And for some reason, my audio output for my microphone, which I usually put the sound through as well in the headphone, it just went missing. It just doesn't exist anymore. So I've not got a fucking audio output other than the speaker. And when I change it to anything else, the sound keeps on coming out the same speaker at the same level. It's insane, mate. It's some sort of bug. PCs, every now and again, they shit the sheets. Just unexplainable.
Man. Dude, yeah, I hate every now and then, any type of computer. You know, I mean, everybody stands for like their computer or what side of the Apple versus PC issue they're on, but they're all they're all kind of fucked up. Like I've had computers both types, and it's just both of them have their own little mad farts, and you know,
fucking dual wielding coded remotes here to find out what one's the right one, Dano.
Gunslinger man.
Full on gunslinger man. Pure illegal codies. How's everyone in chat doing? How you all doing, legends?
Yeah, what is going on, guys? Thanks for joining us. Already got like 30 people watching, so looking pretty good. Yeah. And we're thinking this is gonna be Ross County is gonna be kind of a pushover at home, right? Like we should be beating them 4 or 5.
This is a lot more muted, Dano, than the Kaiser drink-alongs. You need to come on Kaiser's channel for a drink-along, Dano.
No, I know. I was trying to check in, man, at the end of the game. Like, I kind of woke up around, like, 6, and I was watching the second half, and then it was, like, Dyson scored that unfucking believable goal, and then, and then I was like, okay. Then it got to crunch time, and I was messaging you on Twitter, but you must have been busy with the game. It was so intense at the end. I really thought we would get a goal, though, man. So
yeah, it was so tight towards the end, Daniel. I certainly thought we could have snatched that game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. I think either team could have, man. We were very evenly matched. I mean, it was a tale of two halves really in the end. But yeah, we were so off our game in the first half. Like they were just kind of pushing us around, especially in midfield, man. I was so surprised how poorly our midfield played in that game.
I just felt like sometimes you get a clash of boxers and it's like an up and coming boxer, Daniel. And he doesn't pick the easy opponents. He kind of picks the hardest card to fight. And it's like the match is against somebody who was like a similar fighter. Hard work and effort more than superstars on the side. And just saw us battling each other the entire game. It was a very hard fought game. But I do think Celtic could have won it in the end. But you're quite right, Daniel. They could have snatched it as well. We could have snatched defeat for the jaws of victory, as we have done before.
We definitely bossed that second half. I mean, and that's when you want to boss a football game. You know what I mean? But we just couldn't take our chances, man. We just couldn't take them. And final third, once we were kind of pushing them around, let us down. But good game, man.
Just blame it all. Just blame it all on Taylor, mate. That's what I done. Just
Taylor was
on Taylor.
Oh man. I mean, everybody. I would give pretty subpar marks to the entire starting midfield, and Taylor was just a liability back there. I mean, once Valle came on, you could see the difference in coming up the left side of the pitch, his passing, his movement, his skill, his footwork was fucking really good. And it was it was just night and day versus Taylor. And Taylor, once again, totally exposed at that skill level, just completely exposed.
I know it is kind of, it's the niche thing to do right now is criticise Greg Taylor. He's a glutton for punishment. But at the end of the day, I just want him to be a bit more committal. If he's going to stay at the club, commit your future to the club, and then the fans will get back behind him. If you're not going to commit your future to the club, fuck off at our face. We're sick of looking at you. Beat it. You know what I mean?
Peace. Yeah.
Well,
excuse me.
But
yeah,
all due respect to the professional footballer who is Greg Taylor, if you're not going to sign another contract, just fuck it up.
See, I mean, I wouldn't be totally surprised if we sold him in January, man. Like just like, hey, we don't need this charade anymore, man. I know we're still in the Champions League or whatever, and that creates kind of a new concern, but like maybe by the end of the month, just put a youth, just replace him with a youth team player for the Champions League matches if we make the next round. And
it's so indicatively Celtic, Dano, that we have right back with such a quality right back and a quality backup in AJ, right, and Ralston. And we'll probably end up selling AJ by the time we sort out left back, and right back will become the problem position for the next 3 years where we can't find a player. They seem to do it all the time.
I don't know, man. I mean, on the group chat, I think Ian down in Wales for our Celtic World group chat was posting like defensive player of the year nominees, and we had both Frimpong and Johnston on there.
Yeah,
so yeah, I don't know. I mean, I definitely hope we don't sell Johnston this year, although there's got to be a bunch of interest. But yeah, our right side is amazing right now, front to back. I mean, you're talking Kuhn, Engels, who has been off it, but he's going to come good. And then Johnston, so
don't blame it on the sunshine. See that, Big Craig? Don't blame it on the
blame
sunshine.
It on the Bruges.
Don't blame it on the moonlight.
Bruges.
Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on Taylor.
Blame it on the Bruges.
Blame it on Taylor.
Don't blame it on the Taylor. Yeah. What an album that is too, man. The Jacksons, once they were free from Motown, brilliant. Man, I have a crappy feed here.
Me too, Daniel. That's what I'm giving the eye over here.
I'm just like, I don't know what is going on.
When I try to renew a new stream, Daniel, I need to watch a hot video. A few seconds of a hot video.
A hot video.
Yeah. You know what kind of video that is, Daniel.
That sounds nasty.
2 checks, 1 cup.
No, that's what was funny. You were messaging me about you were messaging me one time. I was kind of publicizing the Drinkalong on social media, like 2 men, 1 cup. It was like one of our League Cup matches, and you were like, "Yeah, that sounds pretty gay, bro."
Yeah, that sounds disgusting, Daniel.
Disgusting, yes. That was what I was going for. Not really any type of gay vibes or anything. But I would get a little gay here. Whatever.
Everybody does, Daniel. Everybody does sometimes.
Everybody does, whether they want to admit it or not.
Everybody does. I fancied Matt O'Reilly as well. Just it's okay, mate.
Oh, jeez. Ingi Gisap. What the fuck is this, man?
Yeah, I was drinking last night, Daniel. And I woke up this morning and all the power was off. And I was like, oh, shit, man, power cut to the street. And I just went back to sleep. And when I woke up there, I thought I'd missed the game and everything. And the power had come back on. I was like, oh, the power's back on. I'll mail Dano and I'll apologise because I missed the drink along. And I mailed you saying sorry. And then I was like, hold on, I didn't miss shit. I can make it.
Yeah, you thought it was a noon kickoff, huh?
Yeah, that bro.
Yeah, I took a mega nap. I've got this game, and then I've got my alma mater, Ohio State's playing Michigan in the other type of football. So I'm gonna be doing that at 2 a.m. Like,
Craig, stop grassing me, all right? Grassing me, Craig. I'm going to go and let the dog out and stuff, Daniel. I can hear her woofing away in the background. She's busting my balls, bro. So I'll let her out now and I'll be back in 2 seconds and try and get the stream working. I've not even seen anything that's happening in the game yet. I can't even comment on the game.
No, I know. Yeah, I'm still trying to fix this shit myself, man.
2 seconds, I'll be back, legend.
Yeah, do it. X-Man, come on, bro. Yo. You're like bro. Come on, man. All right, there we go. Headphones finally free here. What is going on? Celtic versus Ross County live match. And I don't know if you guys can see this on my screen. What am I supposed to do from here, man? Like, I don't get what's happening. It's just like Celtic versus Ross County. And then, I mean, what do I hit to play? Like, I don't get it. Dude, Celtic TV is infuriating, man. Like, can I not get the live match? I mean, I don't get it. Anybody know what's going on with this? Like, seriously, this is just driving me up the wall, bro. Let's see, VIP League, man. Just have to go with something off-brand, man. Since the club are just not playing anything. All right, Celtic Ross County. I don't know what's going on with this stream or the other stream. What is going on with this, man? Like, seriously. Celtic versus Ross County live match. I mean, I have a subscription. Well, I think we've already got news from the game. 68787.
Yo, Dano.
Yo.
Clean shot on, mate. Still no news from the game, Dano? I've got no No live functioning.
I think we just scored, actually.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
Leonardo Scolacci.
Oh, Leonardo. His first start back, and he's ripping one into the back of the net. That's good.
Dude, Liam is a fucking legend, man. Like, seriously. The guy is so underappreciated. Like, I mean, we've been talking about this over and over again, but yeah, set piece, Scolacci. Oh. Puts it off the underside of the bar right over the goalkeeper's head. Did you get the stream? Did you get the stream running yet?
No.
Well, that's fantastic.
But I've got one running in the background, Daniel, on YouTube, where I can still see what's going on, you know what I mean? It's just like a pinpoint ball across the pitch and the lines, the old style. But I can see what's happening there. So I'm good to roll like this. This'll do. Shit happens, mate. You got to roll with it sometimes.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna be right back. First of all, I've got to get some, well, not holy water, but at least a shot of something for the first goal. And a lot of leftover beer from my Thanksgiving potluck soiree. Man, my fridge is loaded with leftovers, man. It is like obscene. I'm a single man living at the house. I have enough food for like fucking 20 people sitting in my fridge.
Happy Thanksgiving, by the way, Daniel.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Happy shanks to everybody out there. Yeah. But I'll be right back.
Some legend. How are we doing, chat? This audio issue is absolutely brutal, legends. It doesn't matter how much I turn the PC down, the audio stays the same. 2 tails in a bucket. That is what it is. Bang. Oh, it's bad. I blame you guys. It's all yous out there. Blame it on the chat.
Blame it on the Taylor. Blame it on the Virgie.
Blame it on Taylor. Connor there for McCowan. McCowan's on today as well. McGregor.
Yeah, I know, man. Oh, a boy living the dream, dude. I saw that when they posted the starting lineup. So, like,
Maida. This is a squad that I'd basically picked out to start, Daniel.
And
we don't take any notes of that, and we don't take any kudos for that. We don't care.
Happy to see Bernardo as well getting a start, man. He came on and had a decent run at Bruges as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
I like it.
The ice cream van, Daniel. You want in for the ice cream van, bro?
Just a player, man. Now,
from an ice cream van, I don't think the ice cream van does players, Daniel.
No holy water, but we've got a lot of leftover Soj from the Thanksgiving potluck, so we're going with that for the goals. You ever had soju?
No.
It's made from, of course, rice. I mean, what else is available? And it's kind of like a softer vodka, it's smoother, but it's deceptive because it will fuck you up like vodka. But you know you're getting fucked up by vodka because it's just kind of harsh. Like
it's got the taste. Like it's got the potato taste.
But man, soju will just kind of go down smooth, especially if it's cold, and you're like, oh, that's easy. And then like an hour later, you've had like 4 shots, and you're like, holy shit. But anyways, 1-0 to the Celts, mate. And we're drinking a little Goose Island tonight. Yo, guys, I think your audio's off.
Yeah, sorry, Daniel. I says I've got a energy just here. I'll get some vodka to put with it. Since you're drinking, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got another corner here. What's going on? McCowan, too, taking the corners. Nice. Not doing a bad job of it so far. Like this kid, man. He's a good pickup.
Boop. So here we go, Daniel.
Yeah.
Wee Glens. Wee
Got
Glens.
a little Chicago, got a little Korea, got a little Glasgow going on tonight.
A little bit of Glens.
Boy, of all the guys to put it in an own goal, man, CCV, I felt so bad for him, man. Like,
Oh, me too, Dano. Live as well, Dano. I watched it live.
I mean, that's
live
like
reaction.
That's like I mean, watching like the captain or like somebody who kind of rolls in as a captain every once in a while do that type of stuff, you know, they're just like gutted. That happened. I felt for him, man, big time. It was terrible.
It's like when I kept referring it to, it's like when Messi misses a penalty because he's overwhelming quality 99% of the time. You're like, head up, big man. You water off a duck's back. Felt the same for CCV. I know lots of people would be like, if that was Scales that did that, we would be slaughtering him. If it was Taylor, it wasn't. It was CCV. You know what I mean?
Man, dude, it was The Rock. It's like watching The Rock get beat up in like a boxing match or something. You're like, this shit isn't supposed to happen, man. Or like
that Mike Tyson fight all over again, bro.
Yeah, the Tyson
Mike's cheeks before the fight.
God, dude, was Mike Tyson getting dog walked for the last 2-3 rounds of that thing, man? That was brutal, bro.
Yeah, it was. Bro, Mike Tyson, like, see, before the fight, he looked razor sharp. And when he came out in that ring walk, he looked like he'd done about 15 buckets, mate. He looked stoned out his box. He looked stoned out his box, mate. He's out there half-baked, Daniel. You know what I mean? He's just out there for his money. He's like, give me the money.
Yeah. But yeah, hail to everybody on. 51 people tuning in, coasting in. Welcome to all. And if you haven't yet, smash the like and subscribe, Kaiser and I. And it is still the undefeated Drinkalong, motherfucker.
Yes,
if you want a guaranteed victory, even when we're on Kaiser's channel, and you should subscribe to that too, because he has a suit. It lights up. It's fucking phenomenal. You gotta turn it in. But yeah,
we've not used this yet, Daniel. We've not even used this yet.
I know, but still, I mean, it's part of the anticipation. You know, it's like
coming, mate.
You know, the appetizer.
Big Champions League night. It's coming.
Thanksgiving meal. Yeah. Well, so who do we got? Is Young Boys at home next, or are we in Zagreb?
Yeah, but are we in Zagreb, Daniel?
This month, and then okay.
Don't expect us to get
month at home.
I don't really expect us to do much in that away game, Daniel. But
oh man, that's a tough one, man.
Whatever we get there, I'll be delighted with a draw. I'd bite your hand off for a draw right now.
Yeah, I mean,
that point.
We're hopefully going to take care of business against Young Boys. They are getting absolutely slaughtered every single game. But yeah,
I'm just afraid the Young Boys are challenging Sevco's record for the worst ever Champions League side, bro. I'm tempted to just beat them 1-0 or something.
Yeah, that's scary. We just want to win like 2-1 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think it matters, Daniel, because there's no longer group stages anyway. So like, they'll forever be the worst team in group stage history.
Right. You know, they've got that locked up. Greatest club ever.
Yeah. Scotland's most successful football club.
Sucking ass.
Worst team in Champions League group stage history.
Pam is on. Hail, Pam. Oh my God. We love it when you're on. You are fabulous. How's everything in New York? How was Thanksgiving in New York, Pam? What'd you get up to? You know? Yeah, I did my thing on Thursday night. Christophe, comment ça va? Ooh. Family, parle français. Ooh, la la.
Oh, Dan's getting all charming and stuff.
Oh man, I'm getting
all
sick and stuff is what I'm doing. I've been working so goddamn much. I think I'm working myself sick.
I watched this hot video for 30 seconds before I get the football back on.
2 Girls, 1 Cup. What, you haven't seen it yet? That's weird.
I've seen it like 4 times now, Dan, all the same 30 seconds.
Fallon Johnson right outside the box.
How far in are you, Dano?
I'm at 1940.
Right, so you're 40 seconds ahead of me, bro. That's fine. I can live with
As
that.
per usual.
I can live with that, bro.
Scottish fucking Wi-Fi. Dragging along.
Is that McDonald's Wi-Fi, bro? You know what the worst it is, Dano? My second name is actually McDonald's, so it is McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's me that pays the bills, bro. 100% McDonald's Wi-Fi. Spelt the same and everything.
Yeah.
Golden arches and all.
Oh yeah, you don't even have like a Mac or something to kind of get out
it's
of
the same. It's Mick, MC.
Oh yeah.
My Uncle Ronald, bro, does my nothing. Fucking clown.
Oh, bro, have you heard of this? Check out the comment. Have you heard of that? Have you heard of that a-hole running around Korea called Johnny Somali? You heard about this?
Yes, I seen him throwing food in
Dude,
like a restaurant or something. He was looking at getting 25 years in prison for throwing food in Korea. I was like,
no.
They don't fuck around, man.
No, he's on he's on some other shit. Like there's a lot of stuff that can be considered like assault here. So yeah, throwing food at people, or like, I mean, he was like sexually harassing like women at a bus stop and all this type of stuff.
Jeez.
Bro, this guy at one point, the rumors started to go around Seoul, and he was like getting hunted for sport around. He's lucky he didn't get killed. There were gangs of like 10, 20 guys roaming around neighborhoods, like GPSing his phone, like ready to kill him. Like, Koreans do not fuck around. Like, I mean, the stuff that he was doing, like at bus stops and stuff like that, that's somebody's like aunt, that's somebody's nan, man. Like,
yeah,
you're fucking around with Koreans' family members, they are gonna fuck you up. And yeah, he's lucky the cops caught him. I mean, he got beat up a couple times before the cops got to him, but he's lucky. He's lucky he didn't get beat within an inch of his life. Like, you know, Korean gangsters and gangs of young men start getting around, and it's like, oh man, he did this to my nan at a subway stop or whatever. Like, they're gonna fucking kill you, bro. Like,
oh hell yeah,
this isn't Japan, bro. It's not a bunch of weakling cops and like bunch of guys who are like, you know, 6 inches to a foot shorter than you, like rolling around. I mean, Japan can be ruthless too, but man, Koreans do not fuck around, especially with stuff like that. That guy is literally the worst person on YouTube ever. You ever watch his shit, man? It is just garbage, man.
Jake Paul, bro, Logan Paul.
Yeah,
worst people on YouTube ever, and then this cunt.
Yeah, man. But he's really lucky the cops got to him, because man, he was gonna get literally murdered in the street. Like people were just like following his GPS, and guys were like hunting him down in the neighborhood he was in Seoul.
See, the worst thing here, Dan, was not only has my stream went down with my hot video, which I will need to watch another 30 seconds of course, when it comes back up.
Yeah,
but my YouTube one's also crashed. So this guy's on the same illegal feed as me, obviously. He's watching a hot video.
Yeah. I got some. Oh man, that was a really, really good free kick by Bernardo. Too bad nobody got on the end of it. Keeper did well there. But yeah. Now Johnny Somali, I think that's his name. He what he was doing was basically like humping a statue in memorial to comfort women. These are women who were drafted into brothels during World War II by the Japanese Imperial Army and basically raped until they died. And he's like humping one of these bronze statues. They're all over Korea. I mean, women from all over the country were victimized by this. And that's one of the charges, like defiling like a monument and stuff like that. The guy's going to jail for a long time. Like, this isn't Japan where they're going to call the U.S. embassy and like, oh, okay, like, yeah, let's just deport him or something. This isn't going to happen here. Like, he's going to jail for a long time, and he is going to get he's gonna have a hard time in Korean jail. I don't think so. I don't think the gay thing goes down too hard with like the gangsters who are running the prisons here, but they are definitely gonna fuck him up.
I don't think prison rape is considered a gay thing, Dano. It's not very
Yeah,
consensual.
true enough. True enough. True enough. But there's other.
You don't just get to prison and that start happens to you. You just tie your shirt up and be like, "Oh,
I
sailor."
From what I've heard, like in Korean prisons, it's not like literal like sex rape, but they're gonna be grabbing some mop sticks and stuff like that, and going for it.
Just fought with 2-0 now, Dano. 2-0 to the mighty Celtic.
Yeah. Wait, are you ahead of me now? What's up?
Hot ladies, Dano. Hot ladies. Luke McCowan, bro.
Oh, Luke McCowan scored it. Yes, dude. Living the fucking dream. Living the dream, Luke.
Actually, Dano, hot ladies. This is what we need to watch, Dano, before the stream comes on. Some hot ladies. Yeah. Just so you know.
So weird. It's like
that's how good McCown looks.
With your background, that looks so weird. It's like this very strange kind of.
That was just my imagination there, Dano.
Yeah, running away with you. Yeah. Oh, McCowan. Yes, man. I'm gonna see if I can go kind of illegal here after I watch the highlights.
See what's the worst date, Dano? See on the exterior of selecting the link, it told me the score. See when I've selected the link, the goal's still not happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, what a goal, man! What control, dude! Leomaldo Scalacci with the assist.
What a pass, man! Skills.
What a pass!
Beautiful.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Beautiful.
What control too?
Play trusty left back. You know what I mean, Dano? Use his pace at left back. Get Scales back in there. I mean, his forward running with the ball. Sick of this sideways passing from Trusty. It's all he does.
What? Scales? You know, I mean, Scales can play left back. Dude, just get Taylor out the door, man. We don't need him anymore. I mean, I don't know. There's a rumor that that Valle is gonna get recalled in January back to Barcelona.
Yeah,
I doubt
been
that.
Rubbish. That's been rubbish, Dano. He's definitely staying. Yeah. Season-long loan he's contracted for. He's definitely staying. I'm just saying, like, we used to say all the time, play Scales at left back, and people would say his pace hurts him. He's not fast enough. Well, the reason Trusty's in ahead of Scales is he's got recovery pace. He's faster. And Brendan's even quoted saying that himself. He's just a bit faster than Liam. That's why he's getting in. So play Trusty at left back. He's left-footed. He's a left-sided defender. He's got more pace than Scales. Play him left back.
Play either of them. Play either of them. Either way, like, we don't need Taylor anymore, man. Like, we just don't. Like, we just don't. So
Dano's fell out of love. I'm all out of love. I'm so fucked up with Taylor.
It's just, he's so exposed in Europe. I haven't seen him play once well in Europe. Not once. Like,
I've had a few times, Dano, Taylor pops up and he pops up in those advanced positions and crosses the ball. So if I was to say he was a horrendous player, completely woeful.
No, I don't say that.
Shite, you know what I mean?
I don't say that. But we've moved beyond this standard of player. I'm sorry. Like, we have moved beyond that. And the other players who are still around and have been with us for years have grown with the new standard. Taylor hasn't.
Yeah, I'm just watching Liam Scales striding across the entire pitch, bro.
Scalacci.
Just mopping up everything. The Irish wonder mop, mate. Just mopping up everything right across the back. The Irish wonder wipe. Listen, my son, mate, he's having the time of his life. It was my son's birthday. Yesterday,
it's your son's birthday today. Oh, his birthday yesterday.
Yesterday was his 13th birthday.
Right.
So we were out yesterday all day.
Nice.
Had him at the park and stuff. A bit of swimming. He loves swimming. He wants to go back today, mate. So it looks like I'm going back to swimming today.
Oh, yeah? Nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, what's his name?
Lucius.
Good name.
Yeah. Lucius, Castiel, Jada, and Sorsha. That's my 4 kids, bro. 4 good names. Can't just have them called Martin like me. Fuck that shit, Dano.
Yeah, you're not George Foreman anyways, bro.
Nope.
Yeah, George and Georgette the second.
My lean grilling machine, innit? Mean grilling machine.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that thing, the George Foreman grill, was like a lifesaver in college, man. All I was making was like grilled cheese with like white bread and fucking oof.
That was the
Man,
air fryer,
Dano.
like, that was the air fryer of the early 2000s, when it the George Foreman.
Yeah, George Foreman grill, man. Yeah.
People were making eggs and shit in the George Foreman grill, bro. That was the air fryer back in the day.
I used to barely have any money by like the end of a semester at university, and all I could buy was like white bread and cheese to survive like the last week before like finals and stuff. And yeah, it was the George Foreman grill, a couple of slices of American cheese. Goosh. But that's one of the funniest gags in the American version of The Office too. Michael wakes up and he's like calling into the office. He's severely burned himself because he stepped on the George Foreman grill that he keeps on the floor, and he like sets a timer so that it starts frying bacon in the morning. And so he steps in like hot bacon grease when he gets out of bed. Oh God, he's calling into the office. Can you send somebody? I think I'm severely injured. And they're like, yeah, I don't think any of us can come, Michael. And then Dwight comes in, just like, Michael, are you hurt? He's like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine, Dwight. No, please, Dwight, don't come. No, I'm fine.
Just seen Leonardo Scalacci Scales there completing a pass back to Kasper Schmeichel. No goals were scored, Dano.
Well played. I think another thing that's underappreciated about Scalacci's game is his lofted passes in attack to the forward line. I mean, you just saw it with the McCowan goal, but he does that well, man. I mean, he spots his more difficult passes pretty fluidly.
Like what I'm seeing here, Dano, when Scales picks the ball up here, right, and everyone watching the game will be able to pick this out watching it now. When Trusty's picking the ball up there the other night, he was never looking left. He was never picking forward. He was never picking out Hatate. He kept passing across the pitch to CCV and looking for CCV to progress the ball out of defence. You look at what Scales is doing now. All the balls are coming back to Scales. Scales is progressing the ball forward. He's stepping forward. He's completing those midfield passes. It's not CCV that's doing that. It's Liam Scales. That's what we were missing.
Yeah, I mean, Scales is a better progressive passer. I think because of his experience as a left back as well as a center back, and he does it well. I think it's underappreciated with him.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Daniel. See, we said that before. Remember last season saying about Liam Scales? I said he's powerful running out of defence. He's just amazing. It's like Black Beauty when he starts running. I hear the music playing in my mind. Or Chariots of Fire starts playing, bro, because he's ginger hair as he surges forward, and then he makes a pure horrendous pass. Like he's got a Rubik's Cube for a foot. He seems to have developed that skill to complete the pass now. So I don't know what's keeping him out the squad. Can only go on what Brendan's saying, and it's Trusty's pace and his recovery pace. I've certainly seen enough of that as well. In the midweek game, seen Trusty defending very well. I actually felt bad about moaning about his sideways passing, given how well he actually defended.
Yeah. I mean, he did defend well, but I mean, you're right. I mean, generally, we were just kind of passing side to side, not only during the first half, which was bad. Like, let's face it, we played poorly. But even the second half.
Christoph of the future, Dano, says it's time to cheers again, Dano.
À la future, Christoph. À la future.
Let's go, Celtic.
Oh, here we go.
You know?
Oh! No, not yet. Oh, I thought our main man, James Tiberius Forrest, was going to get one, man.
Yes, I'm just laughing at that comment.
Oh, Paulo.
Oh, Bernardo, is it? Let's go.
Oh, yes, baby. The kid's a player, man.
That is well, Daniel.
Is a fucking player, man.
That as well. That's another thing that's been busting my nuts, right, Dano? You know what grinding my gears is?
Really grinding your gears there, I'd say.
Yeah. It's people directly wanting to replace Engels with Paolo Bernardo. Paolo Bernardo, as you see, plays on the left side of midfield. Engels plays on the right side.
No, it doesn't make sense. He's growing into Hatati's role, right? Engels plays a different thing. Engels is O'Reilly. Bernardo's Hatati's Hatati of the future, and
it was beautiful football there. I would say for me,
absolutely.
Bernardo competes with Hatati for left side of midfield. McCowan's competing with Engels for the right side right now. McCowan should be starting as well.
This yes from Christoph is not for the last goal. This is number 4.
Was this for the 4th goal?
4th is coming up right now. Jesus.
That's how far in the
boy,
past,
they just gave it away. Here we go.
Maeda's loving this little chop back into Dano. He's developed this chop back and he's absolutely loving it.
Yeah, Maeda's entire overall game has gotten better. His control, his crossing. I mean, he still sends them off into outer space every so often, but it's not like it was before with the baby elephant's first touch and then just launch.
It's his hair, Dano. It's the increased wind resistance from his hair.
Nil. Did Luke score again?
Yeah. Nah. Here we go, ball through. Ida brings it down.
McGregor.
Touch to Maeda. Oh, it's a bit of tennis at the edge of the area. Oh, I thought that was a goal. I thought it was Ida, Dano. Yeah, I know there's one coming now, so every chance I'm watching for it.
Oh, dude, McGregor, another outside the box.
Oh, what a strike, Dano. What a strike, man. McGregor with a thunder blast up for you outside the box. Let's go.
Speaking of improved parts of your game, McGregor's always been pretty good outside the box with the blasties, but this year he has really taken it to another level, man. I mean, yeah.
I love the fact that Brendan's made changes, Dano, and we're firing on all cylinders here.
36
minutes. Some beautiful football as well.
4-0. This is going to be an absolute
what a strike that is.
Dude, what a strike, man. I mean, just a laser beam, man.
That left peg and all, bro. Callum McGregor with that left foot, man. Sheesh. That's not his strongest foot. It's not his strongest foot, Dano.
No, I know. It's amazing. It's amazing to watch, man. 4-0. Woohoo!
Let's go.
Wow, we're getting fucked up tonight.
The undefeated Drinkalong, Dano, continues.
I mean, when we're on the case, man, none of these scumbags are getting away, man. You're all
it's only the first 30 minutes, Dano. You know what I mean?
And bro, we're in the 38th minute. Woo!
What you drinking, Square Sausage? I seen that comment there that sausages come in all shapes and sizes. Cheers, legend.
Yeah.
It's
only small. It's only small sausages on Kaiser and I's personal.
Yeah.
Pig
and blanket,
channels,
bro.
You know. Yeah.
Pig and blanket, my man. Chip-a-lie.
3 inches of pig, 6 inches of blanket.
It's a baby making meat dagger, Dano. Destructive force, 10 million. Length, very short.
Right. The length isn't what creates the babies. It's the Irish derivated super sperm that just, and the super swimmers from Irish men is just like it's like we're getting there, man.
I get that stuff on your shoe, Dano, and it'll swim up your leg. Swim up your leg, bro. End up pregnant.
Bro, this is getting ridiculous. I think we just went up 5-0, man.
Again, let's go, man. Keep it coming, Celtic.
Fucking yeah.
Liam Scales is outstanding here. He's having what a game he's having.
Scales is a baller, man. You know what, man? This week, I've got this student. He's like in 5th grade, and he's kind of gotten into Celtic with me. You know, with us talking about the Champions League and all this type of stuff. And we talk about football all the time. And you know, I've been kind of schooling him on the history of the club and all this type of stuff. Liam Scales is one of his favorite players now, man. Like he's been watching Scales in like his international games too, and he's like, dude, I love Liam Scales, man. He is a player, and I'm like, bro, Ida, dude, what a goal!
I was about to say, Daniel, he's been fantastic as well. His hold-up play, bringing the ball in, he's been fantastic, bro.
Bro, we are not gonna. I mean, look,
that ball again from Scales right across.
Kyogo is phenomenal, man. Kyogo is amazing, but like, we're not gonna miss him once he's gone, man. We got Ida still sitting around. Like, what a player! What a goal here too, man. Just inside the box,
on it, Daniel.
Rocket, bro.
I'm watching him at the edge of the area, mate. He's like a shark just waiting there.
Oh, just outside the box,
right a strike again!
Right in the half circle.
Beautiful, man.
Plus the little step over, the little fidget
the knee
to
slide,
get the defender away. Oh,
see that knee slide, Daniel? That knee slide is world class.
That is a quality in tight move, man. That is some handles, man. That is some game, dude. Ida. I love Ida scoring too, man. Ida is so excited to be a Celt, man. Like, it's obvious. He loves playing for the club, man.
There's many shapes and forms of sausage in here, isn't there, Daniel? Everyone's going to have a sausage
420. 420. Fuck's sake, I took the dog out and 1-0, got back in the car. 3 and 4 now 5. Yeah. You're missing a lot there, bro.
The goals have been outstanding.
Jesus. Yeah. Not just like easy goals too, man. Like, unbelievable. We are bossing it, man. Okay, here we go with my 5th shot of soju. It's like 42 minutes in. Fuck's sake. Okay. Well, this is truly a drink along tonight. I'm probably gonna have to start just buying soju. The whiskey's too goddamn expensive over here, man.
Cheers, Dano.
Die. Salute. Slache.
Salute.
Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving.
Cheers, big ears.
Cheers, big ears.
James really Tiberius Forrest rolling back the years as well, Dano. He's been outstanding as well.
Tiberius Forrest. I was a little nervous about him coming on late in the game, but he played well against Bruges too, man.
Yeah, he's got quality, Dano.
He's a player, man. He's just a good player. Again, just like Scolaci, man. Oh, man, that should have been 6, bro. Holy shit. We are just pushing these guys around.
Here, Dan, it's still the first half, mate. I hope we come out the second half with the same aggression and keep it up. Score another 6 or 5.
Who cares? I mean, just set the record. Let's get 15. Who gives a fuck?
Mm-hmm. Why not, Dano? Why not?
Cheers, everybody. Wow. The power of the multi-size sausage contingent.
Oh, that was a good strike for outside the box as well there. Keeper Parry's Maeda picks it up. Ida almost finishes. That's where I'm at, Dan, in 41 minutes.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about just now, where I was like,
again, Valley pushing with the ball, or Bally, whatever you want to call him, you know what I mean? I'm just calling him Valley.
Now I'm kind of trying not to look at the comments because, and we love our guy in the future, Christophe, it's like kind of takes everything out of it.
Blessed are the sausages, Daniel. Yeah, it takes immediate reaction. Blessed are the sausages and the sausage makers.
Snitch is always there with the calls, man. Snitch is always like, damn.
There you go, Daniel. There's your new name on stream there. Square Sausage Mix. Just put it up. Daniel Jumbo Sausage.
This is like the Elmo meme, but X-Man. Oh, let Ross County burn, baby. Baby.
Blessed are the sausage swallowers also. Yes, true.
Oh,
blessed are the sausage swallowers.
Oh, the county keeper barely kept that from being 6.
Blessed are the sausage swallowers. And then Sarah comes in.
High five, bro.
I like it big and jumbo. Hell yeah. Our chat is insane, mate.
It's seriously. Sarah, what are you drinking tonight? What's up? We know you're drinking something.
You're,
I
don't want to know, Dano. I don't want to know.
Come on, Sarah.
Just
Are you
sitting there,
drinking
just getting
are you drinking a jumbo sausage? Is that
just,
what's
just, just
going
a
on?
bucket of hot dogs just flung at her face, bro. That's what I'm drinking, Daniel. Stills.
Sours. She's drinking some sours. Well, whiskey sours? Yeah, I guess so. X-Men.
Like,
Yeah,
where's all
X-Men.
these
X-Men.
sausages?
No, X-Men literally came back into the office just like kind of barking at me, and I'm like, "What are you barking about, man? This is sausages." He's like, where are all the
We need to change
delicious
the name of the drink
sausages?
along to the sausage along, Daniel.
The sauce along, yeah, like SAUS, the sauce along.
Daniel Kaiser, sausage along.
Sausages, man.
Docking may happen.
How you doing, happy boy? What's good, Ed? Everybody's talking about you. Yeah.
I had Diva in on the last stream, Daniel. My dog. You can't see her. See when the background's taken away, you can't see her, mate, because she's a certain shade of night. The darkest shade of night.
Hey. Tiberius.
Just watching
Tiberius, you gotta go, man.
Brendan discussing with Ida here how to continue pulling this mob apart.
We gotta get another Hundouche on the show. You know, I think we should start inviting Hun trolls onto the show just so we can just fucking devour them alive.
Well, I did see that.
I'm not putting up with it. You know what I'm saying?
I did see that David and Gav and Stephen made the follow pages, bro.
Oh yeah.
I scrolled down some of those comments, just chuckling away.
Oh man. Oh, what was it? There's some kind of huddle podcast for them or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it's the follow podcast on YouTube.
Follow, yeah.
Those four miserable fucks, especially the host, man. Seriously, honestly, read a diet book, bro. Like you'll lose weight just from reading and using your brain for like an hour.
Maybe actually
that guy is so miserably out of shape. It's hard to look at, man.
We're actually talking about how tight the turnstiles are at Paradise, Dano, and some of the people on another pod were saying they have trouble squeezing through the turnstiles. And someone in chat says, just approach any steward and he'll give you a diet sheet. You know what I mean? He'll arrange a little eating plan for you. Make sure
yeah, we got. What did you see? I mean, did you see the clip about that that Ulster loyalist killer that was flashed on the screen at Hearts?
Yeah.
And then we put up a clip about it, right, on YouTube. Rightfully so. Like, why does this just get brushed under the rug with the mainstream British media? But anyways, so we put up a clip, and it was like in 24 hours, it had like 5,000-6,000 views, whatever. And yeah, we actually got some hate from one of the actual Rangers podcasts. They actually were talking about us. What a miserable bunch of cunts these fucking guys are, man. I just seriously, everything about a Rangers supporter is just so miserable and shitty. It's like it's hard to describe, man. Like, it's really hard to describe the people who are like not initiated to the whole dynamic. Like, and you're biased, you're a Celtic supporter. They're like, oh, it can't be that bad. And it's like, no, literally, these are the most miserable people you can ever run into the world over, bro. That's unbelievable.
That's why I love living in Ibrox, Daniel, especially when there's a game on. There's like a swarm of misery, and I'm just striding amongst them. It's like that Egyptian gods, bro. I'm lighting up amongst them with a big smile. They all know I'm a Celtic fan. They're like, this guy looks too happy. He must be a Fenian.
No, I know. And these guys were talking about like how, two of them are in Malaysia or whatever. Hey, two of them are abroad, and it's like, that's the whole point of the fucking podcast. Do you guys ever do your homework? I know we're not in 5th, 6th grade anymore, but do you guys read like a coffee table book? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah, it's based on the worldwide community.
It's just like the guy who was dropping in a couple weeks ago. What was his name? Derek or something like that. Anyways, it was just like he just kept constantly misusing his apostrophes. It's like, man, fucking just do something here, man. Like, if you're going to be a racist, like kind of culturally centrist bigot, at least speak your native tongue and write it correctly. Like, if you're going to hate immigrants who are like not speaking perfectly, at least get your shit together to arm yourself to be an asshole racist. Like, at least have some game. I just want you to be good at the bullshit you're doing. Like, I mean, fuck you, but at least be good at it.
I don't believe in racism, Dano. I don't believe in it. It's a void concept.
Fairy tale. It's a void concept.
It's a void concept, bro. There's only one race on this planet, and it's the human race. How can I be racist to a different member of the same race? If anything, it's tribalism. There's no such thing as racism. We are all only one race, the human race.
I mean, honestly,
racism's when, like, I say, I hate all those little grey ass poking aliens. That's the human race talking about another race.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is all really about what is controversial. And when I was taking my poli-sci courses in college, it was called salience. Like, what people notice, what is noticeable to people is salient, right? Mm-hmm. And that's all it is. But people call it racism all the time. But yeah, I think you got a point, man. Like, it's generally just like tribalism and bullshit, and it's just made up concepts. Like, for instance, people say, like, in America, I'm white. This is a made up concept. Nobody said I'm from the white race before like 1900, 1850. It's a totally made up American racial concept.
Of course, Daniel. There is no white race. There is only one type of humanity, and my type of humanity moved further away from the sun. So I don't need as much protection on my skin. I got paler. Simple as that. We all evolved from Africa. All DNA proven, scientifically proven, comes from Africa.
Unfortunately for us, we had to like sleep in bogs for like 2,500 years. And we ended up on some island. Yeah, right.
It's not very sunny in Scotland. It's dark already, Dano. It's nighttime already.
Like, seriously, my pale like appearance is so ridiculous. Anytime I go to like a sunny place, it's kind of like that meme where it's like, do you see that really pale girl laying in the sand right there? And it's like 4 girls kind of back together. It's like, no, not that one. And you have to look closer, and you're like, oh, there's actually a 4th girl there who is just super extra pale. White. Yeah, just like blending in with the sand. That's me, man. That's me.
That you, Dano. Like Castle,
bro. Like, yeah, sitting in the bleachers at Cubs games and stuff in Chicago, just like, hey, Dano, you gonna take off your shirt? It's like, no, I don't want to die of cancer in like 3 hours. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
bro, that's all my kids take a good color in the sun, right? They get like a good suntan, but my Castiel doesn't, bro. You need to put sunscreen on him when it's a full moon. He gets fucking moonburn, bro. You know what I mean? His skin is so pale.
Right.
He needs a factor 50 when it's a full moon, bro.
Dude, don't say this. Don't say this in public. All the flat earthers are gonna be like, see, the moonlight. The moonlight is actually hotter. Like, we've done experiments with this with like a you know.
Yeah. There's this one kid in Scotland. He has to wear sunscreen at night.
Yeah. Because of the moon. Because the moon is hotter than the sun. Huh? How does this happen?
I can hear him upstairs shouting. He's playing Roblox. I can hear him shouting and screaming upstairs.
Yeah. I can hear howling up there, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just Lucius. He's just carrying on, bro.
Yeah,
he's
man.
Up there with my daughters and my son. My son's playing Roblox right now. I can hear him shouting at his friends.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Kids are bumping around the house, you know. Everybody's screaming at each other. That's life, man. That's what it is.
Bro.
Sounds of life, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's extremely worrying, and you got to pay attention to it. Like, what the fuck is happening there? But you know, good stuff, man.
My wife's out there as well, Daniel.
Yeah. But no, like pitter patter little feet.
She's the
Kids
team coordinator.
talking
She's
shit,
in the background.
yelling. Yeah, it's good, man.
In the background.
What a first half! What a half of football, man. I'm surprised we didn't have 6, man.
I'm going to get another drink, Daniel, and go to the bathroom. So I'll be back in a moment, right, bro?
Yeah,
and if you want to put this up and have a halftime break, that's up to you.
Yeah, let's take a break, and we'll come back in like 5-10 minutes. Like, I'll keep an eye out, make sure to get back in reasonable kind of Korean time, maybe a couple minutes after.
Look at bro. Look, I imagine being a vegetarian. Sorry, a veterinarian. Same thing. I thought a vegetarian was like a doctor for carrots. it's a veg doctor, bro. My cabbages aren't grown too well. Bring in the vegetarian.
Oh my god, it's really funny. Actually, Pam, it's kind of funny. I mean, my mother is like ginger as, man. I mean, she's not like Irish extraction, but my mother is so ginger, and yeah, like she's even paler than I am, man. It's like I take after her more than my brother and my sister. They are more like my father, and my entire Irish side of the family. We're all Black Irish, so like everybody kind of tans, like they go out and kind of burn and tan, and I burn and just fall apart. Like I just literally just lose a layer of skin, just like, aren't I attractive after I came back from Jamaica? Shh, I'm just fucking flaking off. Unreal, man.
Comes off in sheets, Daniel, like gold member.
Like,
oh, that's a keeper.
Yeah, just.
Oh, that's a big piece of skin. That's a keeper.
Just snow falling off my forehead and my back and my arms. Just like, isn't this nice? But anyway, so yeah, we'll be back like 5-10 minutes, and don't you go changing, guys. We've got so many people online watching, and
go changing.
I'm sure we're rivaling the Celtic TV viewership right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're right on that kind of cusp.
Yeah, we're on the cusp.
On the viewership. But anyways, anybody who hasn't subscribed, like and subscribe. We're here all the time. We don't lose. It is on, and we get drunk the whole time. It's amazing. Yeah.
And we never lose. Did we mention that?
Like, what are you doing? And we got this guy. Hey.
We got X-Man
magic.
Here.
Fucking magic.
Best like chat, Ron.
Do it. And yeah, seriously, second half. We don't have much to do for the second half, okay? We need some Hun trolls to come in here and be idiots and get ripped apart, okay? We need some lions in Rome, eating you alive. So seriously, come on in. We're not going to ban you. It's going to be fine. But we are going to rip you the fuck apart. And it's going to be great times.
Anyways, I'll watch this, Daniel. I can't wait.
Dude, do your thing, man. Seriously, we need to send out like a Twitter challenge or something. But anyways,
you do that, bro.
We'll be right back. No, I'm not doing that. Nobody follows me on Twitter. Gives a fuck. I'm never on there.
You send the challenge and I'll retweet it for you, bro.
Ooh, we could do that.
We'll get Ian to do it. He's got a few followers.
Hey, yeah. That is actually a good idea. Bring it on. All right. Well, we must have scored 5 goals. I just flashed up the banner before we even. Whoa. All right. We'll be back. We'll be right back.
Yo, legends. Just waiting on Daniel returning now. Second half underway. Yang is on. Celtic going all out here. Throwing their Yang into the wind. Comment selfie, my man. Black sausage squared. Yang does not do much. They need to recruit better in China. Yang is actually Korean, bro. But I get your sentiment. I know what you're meaning. Oh, the half-time jokes. We missed them. I blame Dano. Trips. I wish you black and tans came out and fight me like a man. I can't transition the screen until Daniel comes back, legends. So it's the voice. There he
You're
is.
talking shit, man.
There she is. Daniel's back. I can't transition the screen, Daniel. I can't change it over, even though they say
yeah.
Gav doesn't let me.
I don't know. I think we gotta kind of settle that between ourselves and just kind of keep it secret, possibly type of thing. But we'll work on that.
Just come on Kaiser's channel, Daniel. We moonlight.
We're moonlighting. Yeah. Moonlight.
I just noticed that Pork Chop Express changed his name to the Pork Sausage Express. I just noticed that.
Gotta yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, 1888 is in the house. Yes. That is. Oh.
What? We don't want any live transitions on the channel. Just you remember that, Dano.
Anybody talking shit about my main man Yang? Dude, I'm going to tell him in Korean what y'all are talking about, man.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around.
my man Black Sausage says we need to recruit better in China. And I says to him, like, Yang's actually from Korea, bro. But I get what he was meaning. There's got to be more gems there. We got to keep looking in that market.
Racist.
What about you, Dano? Are you not? I think you'd be keeping an eye on the Korean leagues and maybe calling out any players you think we should be picking up.
You know, I go to almost every Gwangju FC game, and we're doing unbelievably in the Asian Champions League. We just had our 4th win in 5 games. We're 4-0-1 in the Asian Champions League. We're in 2nd place. It's incredible. Yeah. But yeah, Gwangju FC has a couple of kids. I'm trying to look up this guy's name.
Yo, Callie, welcome in.
Yeah.
On Saturday today.
No, not FC under 15. Let's see, Gwangju FC starting lineup. There's this guy number 15.
Can you answer the phone?
Let's see, midfielder. Gwangju literally has probably the worst striker I've ever seen in my life. You know who's amazing from Gwangju, though? And I mean, this guy is a big game player, and we could pick him up for cheap from Gwangju. Yasir Asani, man. I mean, I think right now in 5 games, this cat has like 7 or 8 goals, man. Has played in the Euros, did well, scored a goal in the last Euros, even though Albania kind of crashed out. I mean, they were in a group with Spain, Italy, and some other, Croatia, like a Titanic group. But this guy is a big time player. So the Champions League game was on Wednesday night. We went to the game. He's got a little bit of a thigh knock, something like that. They kept him out until like 57, 58 minutes. He comes on, first touch, goal. Bam. They win the game 1-0 against Shanghai. This guy is a player, and he needs a move to like a serious European team. He plays generally like right wing. He can play striker. He's an absolutely amazing player, man. He's 28, 29 right now, so he's not really our age profile to be spending money on, but you could probably get him for £1 or £2 million. He would be an incredible player at Celtic. I mean, incredible. And realistically, how long can we hold on to, like, say, Maeda, Kuhn? Kid's a player, and the dude's a player, man. I mean, like, especially a big game. If he was playing in the Champions League in Europe, like, he'd be fucking shit up. Like, seriously, he's amazing. I know it's one thing to play in the Asian Champions League and whatever, but the guy just scores goals. The dude just scores goals. He definitely wants out of Gwangju. He's wanted out for a long time, but amazing player, man, with incredible international experience with Albania, and he's just been getting underutilized by the manager at Gwangju FC, who is dog shit. The guy is one of the worst managers I've ever seen. But there's another midfielder that they have that I'm kind of trying to look up right now. But we're not really in need of a midfielder. Their backs are okay, man. They're all right, but yeah. I don't know. There's another player, man. There's another player I saw during the year. I think he's with Incheon or something like that. Really good midfielder. There's definitely some serious talent coming up in the Korean League, and we should definitely buy some more Korean players or players just from the K League who are like international players. You know what I'm saying?
Dano's always so reserved.
yeah, of course. Yeah. But Yasir Asani might be a good guy to pick up who's kind of in that Maeda role. Can play both wings, can play striker. Because, I mean, honestly, with Maeda's performances, both domestically and in Europe, I mean, how much more can we have him anymore? It's doubtful. That guy would be a good veteran presence, and he's played at every level. He's played all over the map. Amazing player, man. And a nice guy, man. I've gotten to know him a bit. He's really good friends with a friend of mine from Cameroon who lives here in Gwangju, and he, like, both of these guys are hilarious. But Yasir Asani, man. The Albanians are like the toughest people ever, but
Dano's still talking away, and he's got this comment on the screen the entire time. Still just sharing your opinions.
This is done with intent, man.
Of course.
You guys asked me the intent. But yeah, there is some good talent. There's one midfielder I saw this year that is a baller, man. I can't remember what club he's from. And he's not Korean. I think he's like Brazilian or something, man. I think he's like South American. But he's a boss, man. They have like an all-star game here in mid-season too. And
I mean, it still kind of pisses me off, Dano, that we're bringing Yang on, right? And he seems to be doing very well. He seems to have the hunger and desire to come on and make an impact, right? And he's still not done his year's national service. So even when we get him up to the level where he's going to be flying for Celtic, he needs to go back to Korea and complete a year's national service.
That and dealing with the clubs here is like, yeah, I know, man. You mean the post?
Yeah, the stanchion, the horizontal stanchion,
the horizontal stanchion that doesn't touch the ground. You mean the horizontal stanchion that doesn't touch the ground?
Yeah, the one that's attached to the two vertical stanchions.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the bar? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got to always joke about that. It was like one of those things where, like, the moment I said it, I was like, oh, God.
It's just that it's an American thing, Dan.
No, credit
so
to you, man. Credit to you, because on the Monday, like, flagship podcast, you were like, Yeah, I hit the post, which Dano called the bot. I mean, cultural differences.
I like it when you do Gav's accent, Dano. I don't like it when you do mine. It feels kind of offensive. I'm joking, bro. You knock yourself out.
Kaiser, like, let's keep the humor down. Yeah.
It's
I can't
Kaiser.
do it. I can't do a Northern Irish accent, man.
It's
Really,
Kaiser like a ninja, but wiser, Dano.
yeah.
That's the full. That's the old gaming intro.
Yeah, that is a worry though with Korean players, man. Like, I mean, have they done their national service? I mean, the fastest you can get out of it is like a year and a half. If you join like the hardest two branches, it's like if you become a grunt in the army or if you become a jarhead in the Marines.
And what if he just doesn't do it, Dano? What happens if he just doesn't do it?
Jail.
So he'll be like a wanted man in Korea. They're not
Dude,
going to come to Glasgow and pick him up, are they?
It's like Israel in this motherfucker. You gotta join. You gotta join up. There's no exceptions for men. So it's a little unlike Israel because everybody's gotta get on board with Israel, or they're toast. But there's some like cushier ways to get out of it. I'm not too familiar with the law. I've heard of people taking like police positions for a couple years, or like,
Dano, have you had that Korean army soup? I don't know what that is, Dano, but I'm curious.
What is this?
Just up there in the comments.
I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about, but
it doesn't sound nice.
What's really odd about going to like a cafeteria or something here? Most people don't get like a beverage with their meal. Everybody gets a soup or like a stew with their meal, and that's considered like kind of like the libation with the meal. And then everybody kind of gets like a cup of water after they eat, like at a little cooler while they're dumping off everything.
I could just picture in my house, Dano, and I sit down to my Christmas dinner, and instead of getting a cup of juice or a cup of water, I ask my mum for a cup of soup. She would be like, "You greedy, fat, greedy bastard."
Yeah. It's usually stuff that's really like kind of a liquid.
What's that, yeah? I think Big Ida just got a karate chop to the face.
Really?
They keep aiming for Ida's nose, don't they, bro? It's a small target.
Oof. Yeah,
I got a little chop to the Concord.
I didn't see it, man. I didn't see it.
Was that amateur? Was that
calling it amateur dramatics?
Dramatics. Was that a feint, bro?
I don't know. Good on him for trying, man. Angle's coming on. I don't know about this.
Well, hell yeah.
But I do like getting Cal some rest, and then Ralston's coming on for AJ. So good. Because we got a big game coming up, not European, but on Wednesday, we got to go up to Pataudry. That's going to be no joke, man.
Aberdeen game, Dano. Is that what's next up?
That's Wednesday, yeah, at 8 p.m. So that is prime time for crime time, man. We gotta be ready. So yeah, and I'm kind of surprised Maeda's not going off yet. Or did he go off for Yang? No, Maeda went off for Yang. So, or I should be accurate with my Korean pronunciation, Yang. But
so will you be here, Dano, for the Aberdeen game? Considering that's 8 o'clock at night kickoff, which is about 4 o'clock in the morning for you.
5 a.m. Thursday morning.
I don't think you're going to make it. That I think it'll be a Kaiser channel one. We'll do it on my channel.
I don't know. I got to think about it.
If you can come in, you can come in. See what happens.
If it was 4, I'd be able to swing it, but 5, it's a tough call. I could do it if I just go to bed early, type of thing, and then get it on.
Yeah, get up early.
Yeah.
But it's a hard ask leading into a Friday, innit, Dano? That's a long Friday.
Well, it's leading into a Thursday, and I mean the thing is, like right at the end of the game, I'm gonna have to get off and just get straight up started with
work.
I do a Zoom class on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 a.m. So
Is that like Zumba,
but
Daniel?
Zoom.
Is that like Zumba?
No, I'm sitting in the same chair right here, and I'm just chatting away with
video conference.
Chatting away with a cat.
A Zoom call.
Yeah, basically, yeah. We kind of read a news article, kind of discuss it. This guy's English is amazing, but he's just trying to keep it sharp for like half an hour, twice a week, like, and easy class to teach, but it's like it's fucking early, man. It's fucking early. Even if I'm not commuting to it, it's like, oh man, waking up at 6:30, cup of tea, just like, oh my god, I hate my life.
It's still an early morning ask. I get that, Daniel. That's why I didn't bother.
I gotta think about it though. Aberdeen, that's big. That's a big game.
It's a big game, Daniel. In the Champions League as well, they're big games. Kick off at 8 o'clock at night, so it's always going to be 4 a.m. for you, which is pretty hard, mate. That's how. When you can't do it, I just didn't bother. I was like, still wanted to do the drink along, so I did it on my own channel.
With the fallback, it's crazy because it's like it goes from 8-hour difference to 9-hour difference. So if it's like not.
There's Pam asking Daniel, what is it you do? Are you an English teacher there?
Yeah. I am. Definitely. Mostly. I mean, the last 5 years up until January, I was working pretty much full-time in radio. So I was hosting and writing and doing pretty much all of it for a 2-hour nightly, 365 days a year music show. So I did that up until January. The thing is, my station was owned by Gwangju City Hall. Gwangju City Hall has been struggling for money. So they have massive budget cuts for the second year in a row. I hung through it for 2023 with the budget cuts and still went to it. But with the second round, I was just like, doing this as much as I do it is not worth it. So I had to quit in January. So yeah, I did that, but mainly I'm teaching nowadays. I do some writing for the Korea Times up in Seoul. I cover like art and music and stuff like that. And then I still do some narration and voice acting when it comes up. So
well, yeah, Dano, get us a job doing that, Dano. Got to need
Scottish man, people. I gotta break into that. I gotta get like an agent or something, man. I love doing it. Every job I get is like $500, $1,000. It's like amazing.
Which is funny, Daniel, because whenever I used to stream, the American ladies would come in and ask me to read them bedtime stories. So Kaiser could sell audiobooks, maybe.
Yeah. My concubine job is strictly nighttime. That's in-house.
Daniel's a lady of the night.
I don't have to I mean, it does mess with me on the drink along on weeknights because
Daniel,
3-4 a.m.
love you long time, only $15. No glove, no love, baby.
It's $50. I've moved up market after all the years of $50. 3 to 4 inch, time, 3 to 4 inch beef.
That'll be your wife for $50. That'd be your wife for the night.
Yeah. I give you wife, you give me dollars.
As soon as they give you the money, you hit them with a slipper, Dan, or make them clean the house.
Yeah.
Do the dishes.
Or like I'm doing kind of the classic like
Dano's
three and they can't really speak English. We're like texting back and forth, and it's like,
isn't it, Dano? It's like Dano's got a part-time job as a eunuch. He actually tucks it in. He doesn't tuck under for his shift.
Am I beautiful? Do you like me?
Dano went with a lipstick. I would
fuck get in. You want to fuck me?
Like Buffalo Bill, Dano.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Concubine.
Have you heard this song called Lotion? It's this group that I'm into. It's from it's a group from Chicago. The guy's based in Australia now. They call themselves the Greenskeepers. And
Craig, I barbecue your sausage, only $10.
Pam is like, what on earth is happening right now? It's like, Pam, we're talking about me whoring myself out for money. Okay, come on.
Daniel's a private dancer, a dancer for money. Any old music will do.
Yeah, mainly it's like really like kind of middle-aged American old ladies that just kind of live here with like military husbands, and I do the Trump dance for them.
Yeah, that's like that's what Daniel's mind is created. He turns all the 50-year-old Japanese businessmen into American elderly ladies.
It's hot stuff. It's hot
they're
stuff.
all there just throwing pennies at Daniel, like, do the dance, Daniel, do the dance.
Yeah. Come on, Dano, do the dance. Yeah. These are dollars. They're worth so much money in your now local currency. Come on.
Come on, Dano. Throwing just hundreds of yen.
Yeah, Pam, just go with
what
it.
is Korean currency, Dano? What's
Pam,
it called?
Pam, I can do the dance. I can do the dances via Zoom. Like, hook me up. Let's go. You know,
it's a private dance now. There you go, Pam.
But then again, you're sober now. You're gonna see everything like how people really see it. It's not gonna work. You know?
If you can't fight it, let it go. You just got to roll with it sometimes.
Just roll with it. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go.
That's what I do with my feelings of my feelings of.
yeah, we're cool. We're cool, Dano.
No worries.
We're cool, Dano. Yeah, no big deal. We'll skip that.
You sure? It is free. It is free.
No, I mean, if I had the option, if I was economically sound enough, I would skip it too. I mean, like,
yeah. Pam's like, it's okay, Daniel. I'm fine.
Yeah. Whoa.
He's like,
we're good.
I'm sorry, Daniel, I'm lactose intolerant and you are far too pale.
Right. I know I'm ginger, but you're like offensively pale, seriously. You think I want to see the parts of your body that are actually covered by cloth during a
Have
regular...
you ever seen Casper the Ghost strip?
Right. It is horrifying. Right. I was actually watching this like semi-animated thing. It's actually like
there you go, Daniel. It's nothing personal. Pam just needs to focus on work right now.
They all say that, Pam. Come on. Gotta help a bro out. You know, you gotta fund my studies on Duolingo, my Irish studies on Duolingo.
Hello.
Expensive.
Some juice.
That's not juice.
That's Bar's Cola. That's Roller Cola,
Bar.
That's Roller Cola.
Bar.
£1.19 a bottle, Daniel. That is the nectar of life.
That's the whole joke, Pam. Come on. See? That's the whole thing. You start teetotaling, you lose your sense of humor. Or at least, well, maybe your bad sense of humor. I don't know how it works. I haven't done it. But anyway. So we are 70 minutes in. Hatati's back on. I'm surprised by this. Like I would think like 5-0 game, kind of get some other players who are generally kind of outside of the cusp normally. You get some minutes type of thing. You got the flexibility, right? Hatati. Admittedly, though, he had a bad game on Wednesday. Bad game.
I can't come from other streams, Dano, saying that I think Brendan is managing the squad very well and all the players look hungry and they come on and they're all doing a job and then watch them manage the squad and complain about it. If Hatati's on, then fair enough. He's looking to keep him sharp, of course, so he remains an option. But for me, I think Bernardo's just like a much surer option, and I can understand Brendan staying with Engels as well. No one puts Baby in the corner. We paid 11 million for this guy. We're going to let him develop. We're not just going to write him off. That would be insane.
Yeah, I get that. But then again, Wednesday night, big game coming up. I mean, there's two sides of how you can think about this. get your horses some water, let them rest for a game, or get them like 20 minutes in if they had a bad game, and
let
maybe
them
they
brush
can,
that off.
yeah, maybe that can brush it off. I can see both sides of the argument here, but yeah,
Just making sure, like, as I said, Daniel, I'm watching right now, Liam Scales again, always coming forward, picking out Barry, who's picking out Hatate, who's picking out Yang. He's always progressive with the ball. Trusty just isn't, just now, he just isn't progressing the ball in that way. He keeps passing it off. I don't know if that's just a safety thing.
I agree.
I've seen him do it before.
And the other thing is, I think that getting your ass handed to you in Europe has a certain amount of value, like Scales did at Dortmund or whatever. Like, you're cutting your teeth, man, and nothing cuts your teeth better than getting your ass handed to you hardcore on international television.
I don't know who was the original person, Daniel, who said it, but I know Ange Postecoglou always said that you learn more from a single defeat than 100 victories. It sounds like some sort of Confucius, or I don't think it was originally an Ange Postecoglou original. You know, it sounds like an older saying, but yeah, 100% Liam Scales learned more from that one defeat in Europe, and so did the squad, than 100 victories. They certainly seem to have put it into practice.
Absolutely. I mean, you learn more from your mistakes than you do from anything else in life. You learn more from really getting beat, getting beat down than you do from anything else. So yeah, that's how it is. And I think Scales since that game has been amazing, man. I'm surprised we haven't scored again.
He just put on Dano. He's a winger and he's almost as ugly as Haaland. He's just a bit smaller. What is that? What is this guy? He's like a pocket Haaland. He looks like he should be playing rugby. He's like My Little Pony.
Dry sarcasm is the future.
Everything dry is the future, bro.
Dude, everything dry, man. That's pretty much it. Ooh,
it's all dry.
Oh, woo. That was really close to an own goal right there.
Who's this player? This Shetland Tony? This wee guy.
Shetland Tony.
Yeah, Shetland Tony instead of Shetland Pony, bro. It's Shetland Tony. Who is this guy? I think he's playing up front, bro. I think that's his name, Shetland Tony. He's for the Shetland. He's for up north, Daniel. He's got a fine coat for the winter. Mate, what to paradise, Daniel, with a sugar cube and a comb. Brush his hair. It's so lustrous. He must use mane and tail.
Man, yeah, I really just, the Scales thing, it just bothers me because I really think like we have a fucking player on our hands and he's just kind of regarded as like old furniture, I think fans are fickle. Bothers me, man.
See, sometimes you look for a quick fix for something, Daniel, and you don't realize how good the fix is until you remove it. And that's kind of way Scales, what I see is the fans don't realize how much he's evolved and how good a player he actually is until he's out of the squad for a couple of games. Maybe Brendan's been smart in doing that, removing him and letting us all ask for him to come back, garnishing support for the player.
Yeah, and admittedly, we asked a lot of him over the last year, right? I mean, he was on every game, man. I mean, he was busting it, man. So to have a little bit of options in the back line and not have to play
the first
Scales
half, I feel very sorry for them, Daniel.
Huh?
Whoever missed the first half of the game, I feel very sorry for them.
I mean, honestly,
half, like, attack versus defense.
This has drifted pretty hard, yeah. But that's what the Drinkalong's all about,
Of course.
That's how it goes.
I can only imagine what it would be like, Daniel, if we were being defeated like that Dortmund game. See the one game that we missed the one game that we actually missed for the Drinkalong.
Yeah.
And that's the reason the Drinkalong remains undefeated, because we missed that game.
Yeah, right. Thank fuck we did. God, how depressing that was.
Me and Daniel still going for an invincible season.
We're gonna get there. It's fine. Both leagues. Doesn't matter. Quadruple. Here we go. 67.
I still think, Daniel,
Another
if you're
one.
going to do podcasts, right? You're going to do drink-alongs. You're going to do live watch-alongs. Then you're giving your comments on the game live. How much of the game are we actually seeing here, Daniel, while talking shit to each other? About 30-40% of the game while glancing at it. And still we seem to formulate opinions on players and how we're playing, which seem to kind of hit it bang on. Time and time again. Just at a glance.
You know, I think there's something to like just getting the general lay of the land with players and all that type of stuff. And yeah, here we're not like, I mean, if you're coming here for like deep tactical analysis and shit like that,
Yeah.
that ain't it.
The tactical analysis, Daniel.
But then again, I mean, this is just one of those games where it's just like nothing's going on, man. You know,
it's the tactics, Daniel, isn't it? Tactic 101.
Another one. But I mean, the first half was so ridiculous. I mean, it was like, hey, we just scored a fourth. Well, according to Christoph, we just scored a fifth. You know, I mean, it was just like so.
Yeah, I get
Ross
that.
Ross County have got to been. I mean, they've basically been sitting back this entire night, just trying to keep their pride. Like, let's not lose 8-0. Come on, let's not make it double digits, boys. Come on, got to keep our Highland pride here, right?
We put one Shetland Tony up front as a lone striker. Gave him 2 sugar cubes. He's chomping at the bit. They play everyone else behind the ball. Yeah, I would like to see Celtic score maybe another couple of goals in the second half.
I agree.
It's very much like a training match.
I want to see Yang at least get like. But man, we've been looking. I mean, Hatati just tried to do a diagonal cross and it just went out. They're putting Taylor in now. Yeah.
Like I said, Daniel, some people have been suggesting Taylor knows the future. He maybe know that there's another player coming in and he's going to be kept there to play second fiddle to maybe Kieran Tierney coming back, and Celtic are going to need to nurse him because previous injuries and have him coming in for the big games. But Greg Taylor's going to do all the mince and totties, all the Scottish League games and stuff. And I get why Taylor, I think he's on about 14 grand a week right now. And the club say he's worth £7 million to the club, but they're only paying him 14 grand a week. And they're kind of refusing to step his wages up to the level he feels he deserves. And I can understand if he goes to the Championship, he would go to a lesser playing level, a bit easier game time, 1 game a week, maybe 2 games a week maximum when the cup's there, and they'd be getting paid like 40 grand a week. It's like a lollipop man. You're a lollipop man in Glasgow for 14 grand a week, or you're a lollipop man in London for 40 grand a week. Where are you going? Go to London, I'll see you later.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Did anybody notice they were talking about Dundee United just scored? Hibs are up 2-0 as well. Hibs are up on Motherwell right now. But yeah, Kilmarnock scored. I mean, you've got Huns, you've got Diet Huns, and then you've got Squirrel Huns. Pretty sad little cloudburst going on there in the middle of the galaxy there.
It's all sinking to the bottom of the table, Daniel. I do hope Hearts get relegated this season.
I would fucking love to see Hearts get relegated. What is with the Edinburgh clubs, though, man? They both have massive supports, and they're fucking terrible, man.
It's just
it's a shame too with Kwan on loan over at Hibs. They better get their shit together here in the second half of the season.
It's something, Daniel, that I've always you look around the Scottish League and you think there's big sides here, a good manager could come in and develop these sides. He
Yeah.
could build a squad. They could commit to a 5-year plan, a 7-year plan, and really back a manager, a young manager. But they never do it. They're just content in collecting the money and living like dinosaurs, Dano. They love it. It's like they live inside a hamster cage and there's no getting off that wheel. They think they're running around the world, but they're not.
That's always what I think about the old firm. It's so weird how it limits everything in Scottish football and cuts both ways. Like,
well, the old firm is dead, Dano. The old firm is dead, Dano.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you don't think about the old firm.
Both Celtic and Rangers kind of limit themselves based on how dominant or whatever they are in the rivalry. But also, without the rivalry, it's just, okay, well, we can't get beyond them, so let's just keep ourselves like gunning for third or fourth. And if we don't get it, whatever. But the other thing is, all the other clubs sack their managers like in like 6 months. Like they're supposed to be in first position in Scotland. And it's like, well, you're not going for that.
Yeah,
obviously, you want to build up. You want to build
up Derby, Dano, or Glarby. We'll even accept the Glarby.
The Glarby, yeah.
We'll accept that, Dano.
The Glarby the Glarby. It's Brodge versus Baldy. What were they calling him? Baldy Beale. Baldy Beale.
Baldy Beale, yeah. The Belgian Beale.
Yeah. But it cuts both ways, right? It limits everybody's thinking in the local league, man.
See, before we played Bruges, Dano, I seen a lot of channels bring on a Belgian footballing expert from the Belgian league. And I'm like, hell yeah, I wish your channel did shit like that. Because I would ask him about the mental decline of Philip Clement since he drank from that claret jug in the Ibrox bike room. See where they stole that bicycle? He went in there and drank from that, bro. And I think it was the blood of Kali Ma. See, like in Indiana Jones where he drinks that blood? That's what they gave him. And he's just went a bit sideways, bro. Kali Ma. He looks like that guy, Dano. He looks like that guy. That's I hear him singing that in the stands, Dano. That's what the board was doing as he drank for that jug, Dano.
Seriously, like how many decades back did that set like the international community's view of Indian and like just Desi people generally?
What do you mean? India's not like that. What do you mean? India's not
we
like
are
that.
We are eating monkey brains for dessert.
Brilliant.
Just like
monkey brains.
Like, monkey brains. It is a delicacy. We are cutting the little snakes out of the mother snake's belly.
Oh, beautiful, Dano. We just hit the post, Dano.
Aye.
Just Taylor. I think it was Taylor. It's okay. We can't have Taylor scoring. Okay, we want to be angry at Taylor. Taylor, don't redeem yourself.
Taylor, come on. Stop being
Just
bad.
fill your role, okay? We want to moan at somebody. The Celtic parties are angry. We've got misplaced rage. Mickey Johnson left, and we've got neighbour for rage to go. Just you fucking being shite, Taylor. We need you.
Eat a almost, man.
You're a focal point in your rage.
Oh no, shit! That was Yang, man. It's
beautiful pass from Yang. And Taylor tries to square it off. I think it breaks back to him and he goes for the shot and hits the post.
Yang is an underappreciated passer, man. Honestly.
I've liked to see the sharpness of Yang, Dano, when he's come on and his energy, and understand he can't bring that the entire game, but I love it when he... Well, there you go, Dano. There you go, Dano.
wish I could have a bong rip with you. Fucking pricks.
You can't do that. We can't do that live, Dano.
Apparently, Christoph is also bong ripping. LOPL. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck all you guys. Yeah. Fuck all you guys.
We need another goal. What the fuck, man? Come on. Bring it.
We're professional here, Dano. We can't do things like that online while people are watching. We need to wait until halftime. Oh, There's Des wants the tunes. Daniel, you need to come in a Kaiser stream. You end up raving.
Yeah, you guys have a rave, huh?
Yeah, you end up singing the reps, Daniel, break dancing.
I remember going and visiting my sister. It's like her sophomore year in university, and
That's how
she
Jeffrey Dahmer started, but Mick.
went to school down. She went to school down in North Carolina. There's these two girls who were down like the dorm hall from her, and we're like kind of visiting them, having some drinks, and like smoking a little weed. She's like, I'm like, so what do you guys like to do in your free time? We're ravers. We rave. I was like, huh, interesting.
Big box.
We're ravers.
Little box,
We
Daniel.
rave.
At least I says to them straight away. Big box, little box, stack your shelves. You know all the moves, Daniel.
All the moves from
Just basically
1980 until 2005. Yeah.
Just basically watch Terry Crews, bro, and White Chicks. Get yourself 2 glow sticks and you're there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Ida almost just had an unbelievable volley for a goal, man.
Can't believe we've not added in this second half, Daniel. I think even worse, right? I can understand Ross County coming out and being solid and resolute and defending and not wanting to like damage limitation. And if they would score against us, I would award them this half for their defensive display and then scoring a goal. We won the first half 5-0. They won the second half 1-0.
or at least drew, so they get half a point, at least in their minds. Like, go back.
That's how charitable we are as Celtic fans. We win that much, Daniel. We'll just want to give points away. Just give them maybe half a point. They played well in the second half. Give them maybe half a point. That was nice. Well done, Ross County. Well done.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
It's an important victory. Come on.
Not to diminish the tie, Daniel, and the importance of the tie. But yeah, well done. Well done.
It's important. It's important.
Thanks for coming.
Yes. Thanks for playing. All right. Here's your
Very
gift
nice.
bag. Here's your gift bag as you leave the studio. Yes.
Yeah. There's a wee slice of Celtic cake in a bag for them as they go home, bro.
Right. Like everybody's getting towards the end of the ride on the bus, and they're like, I'm not eating this fucking green and white cake. Gotta take a bite. That was pretty good.
Who starts at Pataudry? Me. If I get a ticket, I'll go up there and I'll start, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
I'll start. Come out and fight me. Come out and fight me.
Come out, you red and tans. Come out and fight me like a man.
That's it, Dano. Avast, you black and tans. I don't know why they were pirates, Dano, and they were Avastin. Avast, you black and tans. Come out and fight me like pirates.
I mean,
Dano.
everybody needs to avast at some point in their life.
Pirates, Dano.
It's just
I've never avasted myself, but I think I'm going to go down to the River Clyde and just shout it at someone, Dano. Avast, you bastard.
Avast.
It rolls so nicely off the tongue.
Avast, you boss. Yeah.
Just a glass bottle, Dano, and a machete. Avast, you bastard.
Oh.
An eye patch. I need an eye patch, Dano.
I think honestly, we've just been kind of unlucky to not score this half. We've had chances. It's just
that was a beautiful chance that just dropped to Ida that he volleyed, Dano. That's
man, the volley. Oh, that should have been a goal.
Yeah.
What a strike, too, man. I mean, just venom. But
The keeper's got the finger to the sky. He knows what's going down.
Yeah,
he's shouting Avast. He's shouting Avast.
Avast.
Avast, Yabas.
Avast, Yabas.
Yeah, I'm watching that. That was a beautiful volley. I know. Great technique for Ida, dropping over his shoulder. Can't believe he didn't finish that. Good stop for that Hamilton there.
What a pass, too, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful dinked pass. And that's who is it dinking that pass in, Dano? I told you before, right? Stop redeeming Greg Taylor. Stop redeeming Greg Taylor,
Yeah,
Dano.
Taylor, don't come out with a cameo that like counts. Like, come on, man. We're hating. We got to be hating. We got to prepare ourselves to let you go. I mean, it's obviously kind of happening, but that looks like we're pretty much at the end of the game here. At least
I like that. That you see that there, bro? Yeah. Why did the baker have smelly hands? Because he was kneading a shite. He was just folding it in.
That's it.
Game over, legends.
Game over.
5 first half goals and a second half of limited chances and no goals. But delighted that it's a winning result. I don't know. European hangover doesn't seem so.
No,
away in the first half.
But I mean, you blow away a team like that in the first half. How could you possibly expect everybody to be taking it seriously, especially at home? You're just kind of, you're cruising. I mean, you're playing Smokey Robinson. You're cruising, man. You're not banging hard anymore. You're kind of
5-0 down on a second half without any goals.
Pam, thanks for joining us. You're the best. Yeah, all over piss. Second half. Sack the board. Get it done. Forget it. Fuck it. Yeah. Just sell the team. Sack the board. Anyways, the undefeated Drinkalong rolls on, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah. What did you think aside from sack the board for the second half? I mean, just get rid of them. We're doing very poorly here. Amazing first half. Who's the man of the match, do you think? I feel like who was really cutting it up, man? Got to be Paulo Bernardo, I think. Either him or McGowan. I think they both still had a good second half, and Alex Valle was good. But yeah, who's your man of the match? I think I got to go with Bernardo. He was outstanding in the first half. McGowan can make an argument, though.
Yeah, I think Callum McGregor was outstanding as well, Dano. Liam Scales,
yes,
for me, is... I'll always back Scales. He's played the entire game. He's been a standout for the entire game. So I would give Liam Scales man of the match. Just some people call it bias because I like him. But yeah, there's a few standout performances, definitely in the first half. Can't blame them for taking off the gas in the second half.
Scales I could give it to for sure. I mean, first 2 goals, right? It's like scores the first goal, has the assist for the second. Man, what a game, man.
Liam undefeated Drinkalong continues.
And we roll the fuck on. So I got to think about
midweek.
Yeah, I got to think about midweek.
If the Drinkalong's not here on a Celtic world, right, which I'm still always going to be a part of, regardless of anything, I'll have it on Kaiser's channel. If Dano can't make it, then I can't do it on this channel, so we have to do it on my channel, which makes it easier because I can play whatever music I like and I'll take the copyright strike. It doesn't bother me. I don't want the 33 pence from YouTube. I don't need it. It's okay. I take all my YouTube money in glass checks.
Like, go away. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're trying to get to that. But, yeah, good argument from McCowan. I mean, 3 assists and a goal. Man, the kid's a player, man. He's not just living our dream.
Very well, man.
He's a player. So, yeah, I'll think about Aberdeen on Wednesday. I think I can pull it off, man. It's not a big deal. Like, I'll get off work at like 7 p.m. and just kind of come home and crash out.
See what happens, Dano. Even if you can get up,
we'll see.
At half time, watch the second half, whatever you want to do, mate. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Party.
So, but yeah, if we're gonna do it on the main channel, if we're gonna do it on if we're going to do it on Kaiser's. What would you say? It's an interesting question to talk about Trusty versus Scales for the Pataudry game, isn't it?
Yeah, I would understand that Brendan's going to select Trusty maybe for those European ties, Dano. So I understand that he's going to want to bring him in and keep playing him. But I think Trusty needs to look at what Liam Scales done today, how he's stepping forward with the ball, how he's dinking that ball in and over the top, how he's looking, how he's finding those passes, how he's going wide and going through the midfield. I didn't see him go across midfield to Callum McGregor stepping forward, how he doesn't hand off the responsibility to CCV all the time. And Trusty needs to do a little bit more of that. So maybe Brendan will start him in the next game and ask Trusty to step forward and show his qualities.
But honestly, like in Trusty's defense, I mean, those Champions League ties are nerve-wracking. Home or away, one false
like I said, Dano, I felt a bit guilty about singling down that one part of Trusty's game that I wasn't happy with because there was so much else to his game. He's tracking back. His covering of Greg Taylor was just outstanding. His speed and his recovery pace was just next level. So even then, players can be great players and play well, and you can still give them a bit of constructive criticism. Just please be a little bit.
But I think there's no denying that part of Scales' game is definitely spirited Trusty from what we've seen so far. And
support club. That must be your fan group, Dano. Free the sausages.
Sausage Celtic Supporters Podcast. Anyone interested?
Yeah, Dano. I'll actually change the picture. I'll get the picture on for that one, Dano.
Chipolata Support Club. Yes.
Free the sausages, Dano.
Free them.
Come on, the chipolatas.
Well, anyways, Kaiser, man, it's good to get back on the mainstream with the joint, and good to see you guys. Good to see all of you guys in the chat, man. Hail. Snitch 420 Pam was amazing to see as always. I mean, Craig Young, Christoph, our man of the future, everybody. Smile.
Drinkalong, feed a sausage. Is that what?
Is that Ryan 118 with a pint?
The other one, bro, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Yeah. Anyways,
played some FIFA, doing some wrestling.
Let's go. What are we talking about tomorrow? Do we have some potential Hun on Hun violence going on? No, not really. But yeah. The Sevco and Aberdeen in action. I don't think there's going to be much drama tomorrow, though. Sevco can lose or draw with anybody right now, though. I mean, they really are battle unready.
I love the way they're going from the manager must be sacked, we must get rid of him, and then they have a little win against European minnows in a lesser European competition, and all of a sudden, Dano, we're back.
Right.
It's like those two old guys.
No, they
that movie, was it Trading Places? And the two old guys bet $1, they bankrupt, and then you see them in like the next movie, and they're bankrupt. And Eddie Murphy gives them money, coming to America, and he gives them a bundle of money. He's like, Mortimer, we're back. That's a Rangers boardroom, bro.
Dude. No, I know. I was literally watching like a Rangers chat board, and they were like, "God, I just wish we could play on Thursday every week, every game."
Every game was a midweek game.
You guys are so fucked, man. Guaranteed, they're gonna have some kind of hangover scenario. It's gonna be weird. What they're playing, and
so all that trophies.
The Saints on the road are a bugbear for them, man.
You've got that Armed Forces Day trophy, Dano. And I've got that Coefficient Cup. You know what I mean? The XG Championship.
But they also had the what was it? The Moral Cup.
The Moral Victory. That's behind the chair, Dano. You can't see that.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's right behind the chair. We'll see what happens tomorrow, man. I mean, it could get interesting for I have a squad, and we got Aberdeen on a Wednesday
Mhm.
night at Pataudry. I got a feeling that's going to be a weird game, man. But it's going to be hilarious with Rangers either way. Like, guaranteed.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Hell yeah. Thanks for being here, legends. Daniel, thanks for doing it. See what
brilliant
happens
game,
in
man.
midweek. If you can or can't do it, let us know. And we'll let you know in the chat where we're going to be.
Hail to all. Anyways, thanks for joining us, everybody. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. But that is it for the Celtic Drink Along. I'm Dano. That's Kaiser. And
We're
big
sexy.
up.
Hail, hail, legends. Stay blessed.